Peppa was having a great time traveling with her family. Everyone looked very excited. The scene cuts to a cliff where barrels of chemicals are stacked. One of the barrels falls into the water, infecting the poor ducks in the area. Back in the car, Peppa tried to sing to cheer everyone up, but Mummy Pig kept interrupting her with the car horn, which made Peppa very angry. George then said that if those stupid ducks came near him, he would sue Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig said that would be funny. When they arrived at the park, Miss Rabbit greeted them warmly. They immediately started preparing a delicious picnic, and the two little pigs rushed to the food. Daddy Pig thought the water looked a bit strange, and George said it might be the ducks' fault. He also reminded everyone that these animals were disgusting. At that moment, some ducks started to approach the pig family. However, George was reading an article explaining why bread is bad for ducks. He immediately decided to feed the ducks bread, even though these ducks looked a bit odd. Daddy Pig said it wasn't a good idea, but George didn't listen and began feeding the ducks right away. Before long, the poor ducks started having allergic reactions, and eventually, they died. However, George didn't expect that more ducks started to approach. They saw the violence George had done to their relatives, and soon, a large group of ducks gathered by the river, ready to teach George a harsh lesson. At that moment, Daddy Pig rushed over to try to calm things down, but he was quickly bitten by a duck on his hand, and he was the first to feel desperate. The pig family quickly retreated, as a huge group of ducks wanted to roast them for dinner. When they got back into the car, Miss Rabbit told them not to worry about the strange ducks. Before she could finish her sentence, poor Miss Rabbit's stall was overrun by the ducks. Realizing there was no way out, she decided to make the ultimate sacrifice, and started knocking the ducks away. Just then, Daddy Pig noticed that the arm bitten by the duck was looking unusual, as if it had gotten infected. At that moment, Fat Pig suddenly remembered that the car key had fallen to the ground when they escaped from the ducks. But just then, the ducks really started raining down from the sky. Mummy Pig started to intervene, even slapping Daddy Pig in the face. But right after that, George hit her on the head with a stick. To calm her down, Peppa suddenly thought of an unusual idea. She made a copy of George using bread and handed it to Daddy Pig, asking him to use it as a decoy to protect himself and get the car keys. But it didn't take long for the ducks to notice him. He threw the decoy, and it actually worked. But when Daddy Pig finally got the key, he was immediately attacked by a swarm of ducks. Fortunately, Mummy Pig woke up, ran towards him, and he was overjoyed to see her. But all she wanted was the car key. So, she abandoned Daddy Pig, letting him be devoured by the ducks.